All right, y'all, so we just got out of Dick's Sporting Goods. We've got a bunch of fishing gear and another 6 cents box. So we're gonna open that up when we get home. I was gonna record inside, but they were playing music, so I didn't wanna get copyright. So we're just gonna go ahead and open it up at home. But yeah, we picked up the goods. Let's see what we got inside, y'all. Man. Finally, y'all. So they're up really shallow. Shallower than I thought. I don't even know if we want to measure this guy. He's pretty small. What's going on, y'all? Jupiter Bassin. So I got a video that has been a while in the works. So we went to Dick's Sporting Goods a few months ago. You guys saw in the intro kind of some footage from that, but we picked out a couple lures, and today we're gonna go ahead and use those. We got the stuff right when we were selling our Titan X. We took it out for like 2 hours fishing. It was a disaster. We got some baits here from Dick's Sporting Goods. We're gonna go ahead and fish with them. So I'll go ahead and tell you guys what I have. So one of the baits that we have is the Scramble 106, the new Whopper Plopper style bait from 6 cents. One of them I don't have in the box. I'm hoping I have it in my tackle box, but it is the 6 cents Duke. And then we're gonna do some flipping with this Rage Bug in a black and blue flake. We also, for the live scope, we picked up the Juggle Minnow, as well as we picked 2 of the newer baits. Now, some of these have been used pretty good because I actually, like I said, went out on the other trip and used them. But we have these, which is the Crush City, the Mooch Minnow. We picked those up. I've never used those before. And then I've used these. It's the Freeloader. We picked that up as well. And then last, but yeah, the other bait was the Evo, the Z-Man Evo, and just a green pumpkin color. So that'll be really good out in this clear water. A little bit of sediment in here, but we're gonna go ahead, and like I said, I had the Duke as the other bait, so we got the lipless crank. So we kind of have a little bit of everything. It's still the spawn here, but it's kind of turning over, you know, towards the later spawn, you know, getting into post spawn and some of the later spawners being in now. But weather's been really weird, so I don't know what to expect. But we have our Garmin 106 SV. So we got everything finally set up. I'm actually doing an update right now. So we are finally like rigged and completely set up with this kayak. So I got my 106 to 7.3. We have the NK 300 on the back as well as the XI3 on the front. So we're solid. This thing is loaded up. But let's just get to fishing. It's like 3 o'clock right now. Only a couple hours to fish, but I figured it'd just be a fun day, just see what we could do. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. We're gonna try flipping. Let's try to get this. That I picked in this was like just so random. Like, I don't know why I ended up getting Rage Bugs. I never really throw them, so it was just kind of a spur of the moment type deal. But I know people swear by these. I think the last time we came out here and I did this challenge, this is what I caught them on, was the Rage Bug. I mean, usually that's how I catch them in here, is flipping or throwing a, yeah, let's do this to protect our screen because we ain't gonna be looking at it. I'm not worried about a little one, but yeah, but a lot of times here in Florida, like when it gets cool, these fish go push up really shallow, like deep in this cover, you know, with some of these. All right, we can't flip on this side. We got to go to the other side because there's just too much wind pushing. Think about whenever you're flipping, holy cow, now the wind shifted. Dude, we can't win for losing, boys and girls. Like, there we go. There's our first fish. Dude, he's actually long. Will he help us? Probably not. Dude, I felt the bite. No, he ain't gonna help us. Let's just catch. Let's just throw him on the catch. Well, bro, that was the most wild. We know now what we need to do is flip, 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 flip. Let me put some more crush it gel on my guy. Yeah, it was like instantly. I felt the bite. That's so funny. All right, some more crush it gel on there for this guy. Right. So, we got one, y'all, and kind of figured this was gonna be the move. Dude, every weekend now I feel like this happens to me. People just cut me off. So, mad respect to that guy, because he saw me eventually and saw that I was going there and went behind me. That's what you should do. Like, if you see somebody fishing and they are at a spot and they're right in front of you, you shouldn't be cutting them off like that. So, mad props to Buddy and his girl, because he's got I don't know what you want to call it, etiquette, fishing etiquette, because a lot of people that I've in bass boats or John boats that I fish around, I'll be right in front of a spot and people will just cut me off. So there we go. That's number 2. I don't know, should we, let's see, we're gonna put $14.5. The double up. Nice. So the guy that just good, some good karma going to him, because he didn't cut me off and he ended up doubling up with me. So good for him. Oh, let's kind of recoat it on some bass crack. Get that bass crack going on. We actually did a video out here, and yeah, we caught some decent fish. I mean, more numbers than anything, but hey, catching something's catching something. So, but yeah, this just looks like a good juicy spot because there's a bunch of shiners. I think this lady feeds them or something. But all right, y'all, so I hope you guys can hear me over the NK, but we are headed to our next spot. I mean, we were flipping the Kissimmee grass, and just as I expected, those fish are kind of pushed up into that Kissimmee grass pretty good. Not really much size. I think for the bigger bass, we're gonna have to try to find some either sort of brush pile or some sort of drop off or deeper kind of grassy spot to kind of pull in some of those bigger fish. A lot of those females that already spawned headed out deeper. or some of those bass that are still in pre-spawn that are sitting out there waiting for it to warm up and kind of the moon to roll around. But honestly, I've heard from a lot of people the moon is really involved with the spawn, and then I've heard of a lot of pros say, and here in Florida, if the weather's warm and there's not a lot of wind, they're gonna spawn. So I don't know. We're gonna head to our next spot where I know I can get some good ones in the Kissimmee grass. We haven't been able to score anything, which really, we're in a tournament. We need to get some bigger fish to put on that board. So I know this lake hasn't been the lake for me to catch bigger fish, but you know, hey, eventually I'm gonna have to find them, and I've seen them out here, so I know they're out here. But yeah, hopefully we'll get some. But y'all stay tuned. We're gonna go ahead and motor over to the next spot and see if we can get some fish. No, dang, y'all, we just had one fry garter. I think it was this little guy sitting. So let's go. Dude, we yoinked that dude out of there. But yeah, he ain't gonna help us once again, man. Wow. Well, pleasure doing business with you, bud. But you happen to know where Big Mama is? Dude, I yoinked him out of the freaking stuff. That's fish. There we go. That one's not bad. That's actually gonna do us something. Not great either, but finally, well, got something with actually. But I felt him pop it whenever the thing came out, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see. He's got to be over 15 for him to help us. I don't know. Man, I don't know. I don't honestly think. Wait a second. 15 and a half. So he will help us. All right, bud. Thanks for playing. Oh God, he's about to flip. Oh God. Like that. Get out of there, dude. Come on, come out of there. Daggone, man. Well, we lost one. That was a good one, I think, too. But, man, you just can't. Sometimes you lose some in there, but I think that was a big one because when it hit, man, it felt heavy, boy. Lily pads, man. He's a longer fish too, man. Dude, pitching right into those lily pads, man. I figured. God, dog, man. He stuck me good. He would have helped too. Son of a beast, man. Well, at least we got it on the rear cam. Well, y'all, we just had one that was probably like 15 or 16 inches. We caught off the dock, so I'll roll the video. maybe like a pound and a half or maybe a little bit more, but we went to measure him. I had him calm. I reached for my camera to go ahead and measure him. And dude, look at my finger, man. Buddy just straight up spined me like so bad. Yeah, he got me good. Ain't even mad at it. I put a hook in his face, so I guess he got me back for that. When I say challenge is like I want to go out, get some lures from like either a company or a store, and basically go out and fish with those lures, and whatever's working is going to catch me my fish. But what I'm not going to do is just use those lures just because we're doing a challenge. Like, I don't know. I kind of want to hear y'all's thoughts on this, because would you rather see me try to go catch fish on every type of lure that I get from a store? Or would you rather see me? Yeah, I'll put that at the end of my video because I'm kind of interested to want to know what everybody's thoughts is on that. Okay. Chatterbait. There we go. We got a fish on the chatterdonk. Oh, he was a little guy. We're counting him. I'm counting it. Oh man. I feel like I would have tried harder if it was a bigger fish. There, it's official now. We got one on the chatterbait. Oh. Quick release. Yeah. We got him in the boat. It counts. We're going to put the mooch minnow on. You know, we've given the juggle a fair share of its moment. But we're going to go with the mooch minnow. Oh, mooch minnow's that elastic stuff. Finally got one, dude. Scoping. No, he would have helped too. Dadgummit, man. That's a good fish. It's a good fish. Oh yeah, he's got it. Yeah, we got one on the live scope. He might have swallowed it though. I thought it was a good one, but apparently just a little guy. Choked on it. Look at that. Well, he ain't gonna do nothing for us, but at least we got one with the live scope. I'm learning though. Well, mooch minnow strikes again. Still nothing big though. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna help us either, but dadgum, man. At least I'm figuring out how to use this thing, because I'm definitely catching them. All right, y'all, so that's gonna do it for the Dick Sporting Goods challenge. I don't know if you want to call it a challenge or not, but we caught him on the mooch minnow. That was something I wanted to accomplish today. Rage bug was the overall winner. We caught a ton of fish. Nothing big though. I have not been able to catch size for nothing for the past like month. But that's gonna do it. Let me know, guys, whenever I do these challenge videos, do you want me to try to attempt to catch a fish with every bait, or if I'm catching fish with that bait, stick with it? Let me know down in the comments. Just appreciate you guys watching. But yeah, we got one on the chatterbait, the mooch minnow, rage bug. I think that's about it, but it was a lot of fun. So you guys, please, if you would, like and subscribe. I think we're over 1,300. The goal I wanted to get to this year was 3,000, so I need y'all's support helping me get there. I know a lot of you guys watch the video but aren't subscribed. It doesn't, cost you anything. I don't want to like beg for subscribers or anything, but I really appreciate it if you guys would help support. And that's going to do it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, y'all, peace.